This is just a propaganda by the Pakistani authorities that many projects of CPEC have completed. Pakistan does not have legal rights, any legitimacy to make such sort of mega projects on our land. The people of Gawadar, which is a flagship project of the CPEC, Gawadar port, the people of Gawadar, they are marching continuously for water because there is no water for the local people. There are no jobs for the local people, and even they have systematically kept the Baloch away from these CPEC projects.
Munir, since CPEC is almost on completion, and we have seen there are many changes happening in the Gwadar city of Balochistan. So what kind of implications do you feel the CPEC will be having on the people of Balochistan?
I think as per the reports we have received that none of the projects of CPEC has completed. So this is just a propaganda by the Pakistani authorities that many projects of CPEC have completed, but the reality is that no. Secondly, with respect to the Baloch, they have concerns. They have raised their concerns at many occasions, and this is the reality. And the people are saying first, Pakistan has occupied our land, so Pakistan does not have legal rights, any legitimacy to make such sort of mega projects on our land. And this call has been sent to China on several occasions, and the Baloch, they have shown their anger against the CPEC projects multiple times, and continuously they are raising it. But the reality, what the people have achieved or getting from these projects is that the people of Gawadar, which is a flagship project of the CPEC, Gawadar port, the people of Gawadar, they are marching continuously for water because there is no water for the local people. There are no jobs for the local people, and even they have systematically kept the Baloch away from these CPEC projects. They have made some beautiful buildings for Chinese employees, so they are cordoned off and secured by Pakistani police, FC, army, and even Chinese army is present over there for the on the name of protection of the Chinese workers and employees. So this project might be very good for the Chinese people, but there is nothing for the local people. School, education, health, there are pictures and there are reports, and these reports have been published by the Pakistani state different bodies and have been presented to higher authorities just like Supreme Court. As per that report, more than 2 million Baloch children are out of schools. So if there is no school for us, no hospitals, no infrastructure, no water, what the people of Balochistan have got checkposts. On every few kilometers there is an army checkpost. So they are at daylight taking the people. If anybody is trying to raise his voice, there have been military raids on the bookshops. If a book has been written by a Baloch, either in Balochi language or in Urdu language, or there has been a stall of book stalls have ever arranged by the local people. So military has made operation on them. Why? Because Pakistan still thinks that these are the people whom I have to suppress and oppress them till I have muscles. So they are using their muscle to control the land. On the other side, the Baloch people they are being systematically eliminated, disappeared by force, displaced from their areas, facing extrajudicial killings, and this is the fruit result of the CPEC which the Baloch people are getting.
We have seen many incidences where the Baloch have targeted the Pakistani the security forces, the railways, and even the Chinese people. So do you believe that there will be more resistance in Balochistan against this occupation?
Actually, this is, you can say, the final steps which a nation feels that they have to resist. So this is some sort of resistance, sacrificing their lives is some sort of final call. They have pleaded, sent messages, written many letters, made press conferences that asking China to keep away from Balochistan and asking Pakistan keep away from these lands. And you do not have any legitimate right to make such sort of mega projects and deals on our lands. We are under occupation. But on the other side, Pakistan, through muscles, through military forces, they entered in the areas and they said that this is our land, and they brought China over there. And in the same way, Chinese also brought her forces on the name of protection of their employees. Certainly, so there were some attacks by the Baloch resistant groups on the Chinese and on the Pakistani security forces, and there is a conflict. Balochistan, is in a state of conflict. So until and unless there is no proper dialogue through a systematic process, so the tensions are there, the conflicts are there. Gradually, they will keep on increasing, and this is how this resistance will move on, will more strength.